welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. This video, I want to talk about reverse dieting. Do you need a reverse diet when coming out of a calorie deficit or not? I think there's a lot of confusion around this because people take things to the extreme, right? You hear one thing and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to do this because this is going to happen if I don't. And you don't understand the full context as to whether it is actually appropriate for you or not. When it comes to weight loss, what you have to understand is the reason weight loss works is you create a calorie deficit and then your body adapts to that deficit, which means your old maintenance calories, what you used to maintain your body weight on, changes throughout the dieting phase. So as you lose weight, your maintenance calorie needs also decrease. This makes sense, right? The biggest component of your maintenance calorie needs is your basal metabolic rate, and the biggest contributing factor to this is your body mass. So if you weigh less, your BMR is going to be less, and then your maintenance calorie needs decrease. Now, what a lot of people do when they try to lose weight is they cut calories drastically, and then they get the weight off as fast as possible. They take the quick fix approach, and then they end up just going back to what they usually ate and they gain the weight back because they haven't taken into account that their maintenance calorie needs have changed. Another little factor in that is a lot of the weight you'll lose initially on a quick fix diet is due to water loss. And so that's really easy to gain back quickly as well. But even if you take the long way and you do a calorie deficit properly, you cannot just go back to your old maintenance calorie needs and maintain that new body. Now, this is where a reverse diet can come in. You can choose to come out of a deficit using a reverse diet, which means you're slowly going to add calories back. If you want information on how to do this, I have an article on my website that will walk you through it step by step. And the purpose of adding these calories back slowly is to find your new maintenance calorie needs without gaining any excess body fat. But you don't have to do it this way, and this is where context comes into play. If you are on really low calories, if your health is suffering as a result, I would not recommend slowly increasing calories to find your new maintenance calorie target. What I would recommend doing instead is calculating your new maintenance calorie needs based on your new body weight. Use that as an estimation, maybe take 100 calories off that just to be safe, and then start eating at that level. What you'll often find is because you've got this extra food in your system, you've got this extra energy, your body adapts again by increasing your NEAT levels, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's all your like subconscious movements, even me moving my hands. If I'm in an extreme deficit, I'm not going to be as vocal with my hands, right? I'm not going to be jumping up around as much. I am going to be kind of just slouching, laying on the couch like this a lot more. When you become aware of what your body does during a deficit, you will start to notice this. So if you bring your calories back up to close to what your new maintenance level should be, you don't need to worry about fat gain because it's very unlikely to happen. Yes, the scale might jump up a little bit due to the extra food volume in you, due to extra glycogen and water being stored in your body, due to the extra carbs you're consuming, but it's not fat, so it's okay. You're also going to feel a lot better, and because your muscles will fill out, you will end up actually looking better as well. And this is why in the comp prep world, or even if you're preparing for a photo shoot, you don't deplete your calories and enter the comp or enter the photo shoot in a calorie deficit. You need to then carb load again and bring those calories back up, especially your carbs though, because that's going to help fill you out, fill those muscles up, and that's actually going to make you look better. Now, if you are someone that has been in a deficit and your health is still okay, you're still feeling okay, and you're not very stressed in your life, then it's totally fine to take the slower approach and do a reverse diet by gradually increasing your calories. But just know the only reason for this is really if you are someone who is super scared of gaining body fat, gaining weight, you find it hard to increase your calories mentally, so you kind of find it easier to take that slower approach. There is nothing wrong with that either, as long as your health is not suffering, but there's really no need for it. You can speed up the process by calculating your new maintenance calorie needs and aiming for that. And then once you've been on those calories for a month and you know what it feels like, you know what it looks like, you can transition to eating intuitively. Or if you want to continue changing your body, you can continue to push calories up slightly and build more muscle, which is what I recommend for most of you. Or you can choose to build your calories up a bit further and see if your weight will maintain there. So remember, that number that comes out of the calculator is an estimate. Maybe you can eat even more and still maintain your new body weight. You have to experiment on yourself to know for sure what you actually need. Now, some of you might have heard me talk about body recomposition and slowly building calories up in that process. That is different altogether to reverse dieting. And again, that's what I mean. You need to know where you are actually at and whether something really applies to you before you go down that path. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. If you like this video, please like it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.